That looks easy. Oh, my friend, let's play a game. You see this cutting board? End grain walnut with maple accents. Took me 12 hours to make. But in a 60-second video, everything looks simple, right? A few cuts on the table saw, some glue, a little sanding, boom, beautiful handmade cutting board. And people watch it, nod their heads, and think, why would I pay $150 for this? I could make it myself. Okay, do it, please, I insist. But here's the deal. When your measurements are off by even 1/8 of an inch, start over. When your glue joints don't line up perfectly, start over. When you rush the drying time and the board warps, start over. When your router tears out the grain because you went against it, start over. And don't forget, wood doesn't forgive mistakes like people think. You can't just fix a bad cut. You can't sand out a gouge that deep. If you mess up, you're buying new lumber and starting from scratch, because that's what I do every single time. Let's talk about materials. Did you buy the right wood? Not all walnut is the same. Some has hidden defects. Some splits when you cut it. Some has moisture issues that'll make your board crack in 6 months. Get the wrong piece and your project becomes expensive firewood. A cutting board like this takes me 12 hours spread over 3 days for the glue to properly cure. You'll need 2 weeks minimum. And that's assuming you don't quit halfway through, staring at your bandaged fingers, a pile of ruined wood scraps, and wondering why your board looks like something a beaver chewed on. My workshop smells like sawdust and passion. Yours will smell like frustration and regret. But let's say, against all odds, you finish it. Somehow, through the tear out, the wasted materials, the bloody knuckles, you actually make something decent. Now set your price. If it's high, I'll be your first hater. Who does he think he is? Charging that much? If it's low, I'll say it's amateur work. Yeah, looks homemade all right. Definitely not professional quality. If it's reasonable, I'll comment that I saw the same thing at Target for less. Overpriced. I can get bamboo cutting boards for $20 because, making a handmade end grain cutting board that'll last 20 years is so easy. I wake up at 6 a.m. with sawdust still under my fingernails from yesterday. My back aches from hunching over the workbench. There are days when I stare at a piece of wood and think, why am I still doing this? But then someone messages me, this cutting board made my wife cry when she opened it. Best anniversary gift ever. And I save that screenshot. Because I don't just make cutting boards, I create heirlooms. I make pieces that get passed down through generations. So yeah, it looks easy. Everything does when you watch someone who's been perfecting their craft for years make it look effortless. But if you think you can do what I do, prove it. Show me your work. I'll wait. Until then, maybe show a little respect for the guy who spent a decade learning how to make something this simple. Because easy is buying mass-produced garbage that splits after 6 months. Easy is not caring about grain direction, joint strength, or food safety. This is craftsmanship. And craftsmanship is never easy.